Give me a high five. Our car is braking, but we have got wild dogs. Woo! Hi, puppies. We're also now going past. Apologize. You may be able to hear a noise. Please ignore it, because we've got wild dogs. Because we got them. We got wild dogs. I have to call them in on the radio. If any stations can copy me, I've got a pack of wild dogs. They're mobile down that link road between Vuyatela go towards Vuyatela Pan. I'm just here by myself. Well, anyone's supposed to join. Sorry, everybody. Let me quickly do that. No. You cannot go into someone's house, wild dogs. There's lanes. It's going to hair. Oh, there's so many. Oh, they're chasing it. Watch it. What is this? Oh, goodness. Firstly, that they can jump a really and buffalo and elephants out. So we would no, they're looking. They are looking for something. Everybody, I do apologize. There seems to be some gremlins attacking me at the moment. Now, that house that you can see is actually the landowners. That's Yuri and Pippa's house that we're looking at the moment. I was hoping they weren't going to go to. Those in Nyala couldn't have been any luckier to have the lodges nearby with those fences up, because the dogs are probably not going to be able to go through it. The strands are not wide enough. If they wanted to, they could dive through, but I highly doubt that they will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 or 8 dogs here, at least, that I can see. This is so cool. I can't believe they came back. Remember I said we were going to check them? Now they're going to run right past the vehicle. This is amazing. Not only did we get to see a Mildred today, we got to see a pack of dogs, and we are on our way home. Craig is going to wipe the lens, everybody. Apologies. Of course, it is raining, as you know. Oh, I'm so excited. Puppies that are hungry and on the move. Incredible. Oh, what do they got? What do they got? They've got something? Oh, it's a scrub hare. I'm so sorry, little scrub hare. Oh, that was quick. I just heard a very, very faint distress call. They must have been trying to cower away underneath a log. No, that's not going to go very far for an entire pack of dogs. This one dog is going to gobble it all up. And for those of you that, of course, are feeling a bit sorry for that scrub hare, I don't think it even knew what hit it. To be honest, this is, of course, just nature and just one of those things. They do need to eat as well, and wild dogs are an endangered species. Their population is on the decline. So even though it's just a small snack, it will power them through, and they are desperately looking for something bigger. So we're going to make sure we try and follow these dogs for as long as we can. Let me just turn all my radios up very quickly. I'm obviously going to have to jump onto the Game Drive radio. Amazing. I bet you all are super excited to see these wild dogs. We don't get to see them very often. I've been lucky. This is the second time I've seen them since I've been back. Zephy said that scrub hare is barely a snack for one. You're quite correct in saying that. You're definitely correct. Oh, I'm starting to hear the birds alarming now. But it's better than nothing. And there are plenty impala, plenty inyala. There's so many animals around here. They're just all cowering away from the rain at the moment. Cool. Let's go up in front of them again, Craig. Sorry again about the noise, because I want to try and keep ahead of them. We know how fast they can move. Woo! You've all got great senses of humor, but also terrible at the same time. Some of you said that was the damn Cam Scrub hare, and you're wondering, what are you going to watch tonight? I'm sorry that I'm laughing. I'm going to follow this one that's up in front. See, they're looking to flush things out. I'm trying to look around to see if I can see any more impala. Sure, those Inyala were really lucky, hey? That was incredible. Good acting on those Inyala. Definitely wasn't their day. That would have been an ideal meal for these adults. For Ferrari safaris in the rain. Could this day get any better? Now, Richter, you said they're such efficient hunters. They are indeed. Now, they're actually being quite quiet. Obviously, they've rallied one another up earlier. They're now on the prowl. Hello, beautifuls. Very wet, as you can see. Oh, and one's got a collar, Craig. So we go. One of the big males has got a collar. Maybe this will help you in identifying perhaps the pack. I can't remember who wears a collar and who doesn't anymore. It's hard when you haven't seen them for a while. And we're downwind of them. We're getting that wonderful scent of smelly, stinky sock cheese. Okay, we're going to follow them. About dogs, you just go where they go. They're so quick. See, they're checking here. They know that the impala, the inyala, everybody's hiding away from the wind, the rain that we've had all day long. We go around. Hold on here, Craig. Down a few bumps. Oh, this day could not get any better. Please don't break, Jigger. Just last a little bit. I was so close to home. Now, Joanna, you're wondering, what is the reason? I apologize, I'm just trying to get us into a good position here. What is the reason that wild dogs are endangered? The biggest reason, habitat loss is always one of them, and then human-wildlife conflict is another one. And I'm turning my game drive radio off. And then the other thing is diseases that come about, and often these diseases are brought in by domestic animals like dogs, bringing in canine distemper, rabies. They are huge, huge problems. And because they're so social, and the way they greet one another is, of course, by licking, they smell one another often, these diseases are passed on very, very quickly, and it will wipe out an entire pack. So that's the biggest problem. There's one still trotting through. You see, the problem here is that as they move through these thickets, they... Craig is going to wipe the... Okay, Craig's just wiping his lens again. So they're going to have the birds against them. They're going to start alarming through these thickets. Joy, you're wondering if I thought the alpha female looked pregnant. I haven't even had a chance to identify who the alpha female is. So I couldn't even tell you, I'm afraid. I don't even know who she is. I'm just trying to keep tabs on them as they run through. Looks like they are trying to flush little scrub hairs, perhaps a steenbok or a deka out. But let's go up ahead again. Craig, how bad does that sound? Pretty bad. Again, I'm apologizing for the sound of the car. We were almost in camp to go and find out what's wrong with this car. I suspect one of the relays has just got wet because I can see a bit of water has leaked in somewhere. No warning lights on. Can't smell smoke or see smoke. I can't smell fire, but I can't see smoke either. So, well, we'll just drive. We'll just carry on until this car stops going, especially if we've got wild dogs. It's my favorite part where Craig has to try to film, wipe the camera lens, and hold on for dear life. Hey, Craig, how excited are you? He said it's the best, with the straightest face you've ever seen. Okay, now we're getting into good country for these dogs. It might be a bit tricky for us to navigate around here, however. Okay, Craig is going to constantly keep wiping that lens. As we're driving, obviously the drizzle that we've got at the moment is spraying back into the car and going onto the lens. We want to make sure you've got the clearest view possible. So, oh no, don't go down in there, doggies. That's going to be difficult for me. But of course I want you to get a meal, so go where you need to go. They are so fast and so nimble. Even though we've got really small cars and we're able to crash and turn pretty sharp in comparison to the vehicles we're driving up in the Mara, it's still always a challenge. We're going to be lots of prey species along the drainage line. Lots of deka, lots of steenbok, bushbuck, inyala. This is always a hot spot down on the drainage lines. I can already hear the birds alarming. Come on, doggies, you can do it. Now, they're quite big. For those of you that have never seen a wild dog in real life, they're incredibly large. In fact, they must stand taller than my knee. Way taller than my knee, in fact. Probably halfway between my knee and my hip. Tall, tall, tall dogs, but slender. Not too muscular, because of course they need to be quick. Very cool doggies. We're following them. So they're listening. They've got their ears pricked. noses pointed to the sky, trying to pick up on any sense. And they'll just come running on either side of the car. It's really amazing. When you are with wild dogs and they are on the hunt, it feels as though you are in the pack hunting with them. It is insane. They're going to stop. Now what they're going to do is they're going to scan around. They're going to listen. I'm going to try and see if I can find the alpha female, but I don't know where she is. Now, AMG, you're wondering if I know why do birds alarm at wild dogs. Yes, of course. Well, they're still a predator. And if there's a bird sitting on the ground, it wouldn't surprise me if a pack of dogs went racing through a flock of guinea fowl and tried to grab one of them. That would definitely happen. So they're still going to alarm at them. I'm going to jump up again and keep going forward. I don't want to get too far behind these dogs at all. Again, we're coming into some thicker places. We've got a drainage line down here on our left. The mulwati's in here. And this area is quite tough to navigate. Luckily, Weaver's Nest is not too far away from here. So if I feel like we're going to get a better chance of actually going all the way around, we might do that. Oh, they've seen something. Oh, they're chasing a duiker. Hold on. Duiker's running. The duiker's getting away. Go, duiker. Oh my goodness, this is the second time I've ever seen it. The dogs are running as fast as they can run. But the duiker is bouncing. It is leaping heights. I've never seen a duiker leap before. Okay. No, I can't see them. Oh no, car, don't stop now. Hold on, Craig, going in. I didn't hear any squeals. I can't hear the dogs chattering, which they normally do. Maybe the duiker got away. I've seen it before. I've told you stories of this, going side by side with one, watching it leap huge height. There the dogs are. Hold on, Craig, sorry. This is what we call Ferrari safaris, and we do not let any trees get in our way. They're off again. Oh, no. Don't go that way. Hold on, Craig. Let's hope we don't pull a Tristan here. Taya, don't fall off the car either. No, I'm running into obstacles. Oh, there they are. Whew. I forget we have a roof on as well. You okay, Craig? You still on? Hold on. There they go. They are buzzed. Are you sure you're right, Craig? There they go. I think they've lost the duiker, though. Oh, wait, I'm going this way. Craig thought I was going to run over one of the dogs. I'll never run over a dog. Never. Here they are. Oh, my heart. This is so cool. One of the coolest things in the whole wide world, to be able to be chasing after wild dogs as they try and catch their prey. Now, that duiker won today. That just outperformed the wild dogs in every now and then. Oh, the steenbok! Desperately trying to go, but the steenbok is also too quick for the dogs. Hold on, Craig. Only one dog is chasing. Trying to flush all the smaller antelope that are out in here. I don't know if it's going to get it. Also, I think it just had too much of a lead. Now, wild dogs are, of course... Trying to listen. Wild dogs are, of course, incredible at stamina, and they can just keep going, which is why they'll hunt after hunt after hunt. And not worry, Craig's going to wipe the camera again. I've now lost that dog. Rebecca, are you still there? I'm just checking, because I've pulled my earpiece out. Okay, Rebecca's still there. I don't know where to look now. Okay, we're going to try and find these dogs again. I'm going to send you back to Tristan with the bundu bashing. I can actually take a deep breath now. My goodness, what a goose chase we've been on, trying to drive round and round and round and round and round to find out where they'd gone. So I don't think that they caught the steenbok that we last saw one of them dashing after. It seems as though the prey is just too quick for the dogs today. At least they got a little nibble on a scrub here, however. But I don't think that this is the end of it. I think they're just taking a little break. And they all rally one another up once again and get on the move. We actually did see a couple of impala in this block too. Oh, this is exciting. Now, Daryl, you've asked this afternoon, seeing as though we've seen them chasing around and nibbling on a scrub hare, and your question with regards to the dogs is, how long can they go without food? Well, ideally, these dogs need to eat every single day, and they do. They're not like lions that catch something as large as a buffalo and feed on it for a few days' time. They'll catch much smaller prey and devour it pretty much in one go. And that's because they're much smaller predators. They're not going to really defend their prey from a lion for a few days' time. So it's important that they eat it quickly. So I'm sure they could go a day or two without food, but then they're not going to have enough energy to keep on the go. And that, of course, is the most important thing, is that they constantly have this supply of energy so that they can carry on feeding it. There's now like 500 vehicles in the sighting, which is a little bit confusing. Not quite sure what's going on, but we're just going to carry on and go through. We're quicker. There we go. Yeah, there was no one in the sighting when we had the dogs. Now, I'm going to just sit here. They're going to run down the road and then they'll pull off. Phyllis, you're wondering how big is a wild dog? Can I compare it to another dog? I would say the size of a sheepdog, in fact. A border collie will probably be, in terms of height and just sort of the way, how slender they are. They're going to get going and then we'll pull off the road. Okay, there we go again. I'm going to try and get around them and get in front of them. So yeah, covered in all sorts of things. So there, sorry, I'm just listening to Game Drive Radio. Let's have them moving out of the way. What I will try and do, like I said, is as soon as I can move off of the road, I'm going to go off of the road too. Yeah, they're not massive. They don't weigh too much either. Okay, they're going down there. I know that they might just run along this drainage system. They're going in at the moment. But they could turn and come back up this way. That's probably what they're going to do. Just listening to see if I can hear anything also. Any alarm calls from a bushbuck. Although sometimes with wild dogs, the animals end up staying quiet. They don't want to even announce that they're there because they don't use ambush hunting. There's a couple. Let's see. No, they're deciding. They're moving in and out of that drainage line. You can see them. Right. Well, I'm going to send you back across to Brent to figure out where these dogs are going. Apparently, he's moved off of Chitwa. I wonder where he's off to next.